Basic attention token, an absolute beast. I love this as a project. This is a whole approach to ad fraud. This is a revamp of the web browsers that you want to use. The founder has probably the single greatest resume in all of crypto in terms of what he's actually done in the past. While I'm not sure necessarily this is going to rocket to crazy highs, I think this is just an outstanding project, so I want to talk about this. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos I showed myself buying up these coins because I expected them to rocket up in price, and you can see what these coins were worth when I recorded my videos. By the way, you can see basic attention token there. You can see the highs these coins hit less than a year and a half on, and what the profit would have been from $100 into each one. And if you had thrown 100 into every single one of these coins and just sat on them, ignored them for 16, 17 months, and then sold them, $100 into each would have netted you over 123 grand in profit, which is pretty good. Now, I sold all of these. I have been buying up new cryptos since the market crashed, and I share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I think can do the gains that I said for Engine and VeChain and Phantom, I get in on the coin, and what I'll do is I'll jump onto copymycrypto.com. I'll tell the members what the coin is that I'm going to buy, what kinds of profits I think it can have, what percentage of my money I'm putting in, and they can copy along. This literally removes thousands of hours of work for the members. It means you can know nothing about crypto, get in and get in on quality investments without having to do any work whatsoever. Now, like I said, this will save thousands and thousands and thousands of hours for the members. They don't have to learn about read white papers, learn about new technologies, any of that stuff. They can just copy along and make the same profits I do. And if it sounds good to you, just go to copymycrypto.com and just have a look at the site. On the site, you'll see everything I said in the past and what ended up happening, what the members have earned. It's all public records, so verify everything that you read, guys. And if you like what you see, you should join me there. Now, basic attention token. So, basic attention token. First of all, the two founders are Brendan Eich and Brian Bondi. Now, Brendan Eich has a ridiculous resume. First of all, he invented JavaScript. He invented JavaScript in 1995. He was also the CTO, founder and CTO of Mozilla, which ended up obviously producing Mozilla Firefox. If you use Mozilla Firefox, that was always what I was using back in 2004, 2005, 2006, all the way through to about 2012, I think. Which is a ridiculous resume because Mozilla is still one of the most popular around. Now he is obviously the CEO of Brave Software, which is the parent firm behind Brave Browser and Basic Attention Token. This had Brian Bondi, by the way, is a heavily experienced engineer and was a senior software engineer at Mozilla. He was a software developer at Coral Corporation and software development lead at Khan Academy, all massive as well. Hell of a resume behind the CEOs here. It had one of the best ICOs of all time, raised $35 million in under a minute back in 2017. And they've rolled out their attention-based advertising experience through Brave Browser to tons of different countries now, with the US, the UK, and Canada being the most active. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm going to get more into this in a second, but guys, just a word from our sponsors. So, Iguverse. If you haven't heard of Iguverse, they are trying to land on Bybit right now. The voting begins in 4 days. So in 4 days' time, you will be able to vote and vote for Iguverse to land on Bybit. And if it does, you share in a prize pool of up to 121 grand. So, you can vote for EU on Bybit and share 121 grand plus extra rewards from a hot 450 grand giveaway. Iguverse is trying to revamp the way that the social experience happens online. So, they're introducing blockchain to millions of users in a cool, gamified way. The apps are available on App Store, on Google Play, on Android, or you can continue with the web app. They've got unique NFT technology using their AI. As you can see, their progress in numbers has been staggering. 400,000 have downloaded on the App Store, 200,000 on the Google Play, 800,000 plus community. NFTs worth $8 million have been sold. They have over 100,000 daily active users. This is a hell of an achievement in a very short space of time. And if you are interested in Iguverse and you want it to end up on Bybit, you can participate in this by jumping on to this link that I'll put in the description. And what you'll see is Iguverse was selected for Buy Votes, a voting program that lets users choose the next project for Bybit listing. So they're going to put the link in. If Igu is listed, they'll distribute over $121,000 to the participants of the voting. And that's not all, by the way. As I said, they're going to be doing giveaways, $20 vouchers plus an iPhone 15. This is a project that's actually quite interesting. Like I said, they're revamping social media in a gamified way. They've made really strong strides in a very, very short space of time. If you want to learn more about this, I'll put the Telegram links in the description as well. This is one to check out, guys, and a potential way for you to make some nice cash doing some votes. So back to Basic Attention Token. So Basic Attention Token have managed to do a hell of a lot in a very short space of time. So they're partnered with a ton of different people, but you can see the publishers that have landed on Brave Browser. You've got LA Times, you've got Guardian, you've got Slate, you've got Tor, Washington Post, Vimeo, Khan Academy, NPR. As of right now, there are 63.3 million active monthly users for Brave Browser. And I know I'm talking about Brave Browser while not using Brave Browser, which in and of itself is ridiculous, but I do use Brave Browser all the time. I just habit form, you know what it is. Habit form on Google Chrome. I've got to get used to not doing that. What they've done in a few years has been staggering. On-chain transactions is over 4 mil. The number of creators that they've got is over 1.7 mil. The number of wallets is over 10 mil. You can earn by simply using Brave Browser. You are paid for your attention. If you decide to click on an ad, you will be paid for doing so because they're paying you for your attention. This means that users actually get 70% of the rewards. Advertisers do get some, creators do get some, but this is a revamped way of basically paying for attention for ads and effectively dealing with a ton of ad fraud that we do have in the space. And by the way, I think this is such a good niche to target. At the moment, there are two particular tokens that I think are doing this really, really well. Basic Attention Token is one, Veracity is the other. And there is $330 billion of digital advertising money that's in the space on a yearly basis, and that's only going to go up, by the way. Of course it is, because that's where most people are marketing. So finding a solution that can fix this is massively important. Brave Browser has grown immensely. The fact that they're getting shouted out on websites like makeuseof.com, which by the way has like 26 million monthly visitors, and that's down from like the previous couple of months. But they shouted out Brave Browser as one of the single best browsers to use. Brave, in fact, it was the number one. So they shouted it out as number one, ahead of Opera, ahead of Google Chrome, ahead of all these big boys. Brave is the number one, according to Make Use Of. And as I said, one of the biggest sites around. I think it's 3,000th in the world or something like that. So overall, look, I'm stupidly bullish on this. And the thing is, it's in a long-term uptrend. When we actually take a look, obviously it launched midway through the 2017 bull cycle. And yeah, it did all right, hit nearly $1. Probably did just breach $1, thinking about it. But then in the last bull cycle, went all the way up to $1.92. So actually, I do need to change that. That was $1.92. That was the high that it hit. Now, what's it going to actually do? in the long term for the bull cycle. You know, I've got to say, this has got to break. This is in a long-term uptrend. It's going to break its previous high. So at least $2 is the target. But let's be honest, you know what? I say $2, and I think it probably will hit $2. But if it does bang to $2, guys, it should actually blast, in theory, to $2.50, maybe even $3, because this is such a big platform. And the more the time goes on, the more people are going to use this. And all of a sudden, we're going to see a coin that, in theory, you know, could hit 5 or 6. The initial target has to be $2 for this, break its previous high. But once it's in price discovery mode, it can blast. So I would not be shocked to see this hit far, far higher. I think this is an outstanding platform. If you've not used Brave, highly recommend you try and use it. It's an outstanding way to make a little passive income. Your privacy is yours, not like with Google Chrome that I've been using during this video. So if you've never got around to it, guys, check out Brave Browser as well, because if you want some passive income, there is some passive income there. And it is just a better platform. It is a better browser than Google Chrome. It is a better browser than Edge. I mean, Edge is dog crap. Safari is terrible. So if you've never got around to using Brave, try that. And let me know what you guys think of it. Do you like the... If you are a Brave browser user, what do you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. And look, if you just want to take the work out of crypto investing, if you want to make the same profits I do, except do no work, that is what copymycrypto.com is. It's where I dive into the markets every day. I find coins that are winners, and when I do, I buy them. And what that will mean is the members save thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of time. They don't have to read white papers. They don't have to learn about new technology. They don't have to understand chart patterns. They can make the exact same profits I do, except do no work. And if you go onto copymycrypto.com now, you'll see what the members have earned in the past. You'll see what I've said in the past and what happened. It's all public records, so verify it all. And guys, if you like what you see, you should join me there. Save yourself those hours that you can spend with loved ones, friends and family and all of that good stuff. And I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.